What's up guys, this is Federico from Wave Motion Recordings, and today we're gonna take a look at the new Kontakt bass instrument by Impact Studios. It's called the Nuclear Bass and it sounds like this. Alright, so first of all, you guys can check out the link in my description to buy this library, while also getting a 10% discount, which is pretty cool. So let's get into this. I was actually very curious to check it out because I've been using the Inferno bass, also by Impact Studios, on a few metal mixes of mine with MIDI bass on them. And in the last few years I've been trying many bass libraries, and the Inferno was my favorite. So this one is a bit different, it's been sampled with the same model of bass, but it sounds a bit fuller and darker to me, so that's, a different flavor. As you can see, you can get the DI instrument and the processed instrument. Both of them have lots of articulations because they have alternate picking, downstrokes, upstrokes, long, medium and short slides. They have dead notes and have lots of samples, actually more than 7,000. The note range is quite impressive because these libraries go as low as C0, so if you've ever used MIDI bass, you know that it's quite hard to find libraries that have been sampled this low or that sound as good with low tunings. So first of all, this is the DI track. Next is the processed tone. So as you can hear, it already sounds great in its default configuration. Let's play around with these knobs a little bit. I always like to make my own bass tones for each record that I mix, because I want each one to be a bit different and I want them to fit with the guitar tones and drum tones I make, so I always start from the DI and make my own reamps. Okay, so let's hear them in the mix. As I said, this bass is sampled as low as C0, so let's hear some of the low notes. Okay, so next we can check out the alternate picking, the downstrokes and the upstrokes. If you didn't know about this, the way you change articulation is you just have to place a MIDI hit on one of the green keys right before the part starts. So it will change the style, you can see it right here, and that's it. So now let's check out the slides. You can really hear a lot of string noise on these slides, a bit too much in my opinion, and I think this requires some special attention when mixing, but you can reduce the problem just by lowering the grid track on these parts. And there's also a couple of dead notes. So lately I've been using MIDI bass as a writing tool and I really like the flexibility of it. I think having a great sounding library is actually a huge time saver because it allows you to focus on the songwriting. So that's the thing I prefer about MIDI bass. And of course sometimes I'll end up using it in a mix if the bass player is not great or doesn't have the appropriate bass for the tone he wants. So yeah, this is it. I think the Nuclear Bass by Impact Studios is actually a great tool for songwriting, pre-production and also mixing. So I want to know what you guys think about this, so make sure you leave a comment and don't forget to check out the description for the link where you can get 10% off of your purchase. So I hope you guys liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.